It's the Gear Tester here, and recently I had the opportunity to attend a fighting rifle course from Tactical Response. After that course was over, I had the opportunity to shoot James Yeager's Tavor X95, and I had the opportunity to talk with him a little bit about how he feels about this very interesting and unique rifle.
So this is a Tavor they sent me, and unfortunately I haven't used it that much yet. I just got this Meprolite sight and we got it zeroed, and some students have shot it, but I really wanted it to get hot and go through some drills today. My fault, but it didn't go. I forgot to hand it out. But it's a neat gun, bullpup design, and I've never been a fan of bullpups. Never have. They never worked. Then one of my guys got a Tavor, and much to my chagrin, it worked. It worked. And so a lot of people that have a bullpup say, well, it's a short gun but it has a full-length barrel. That's not why I think it's a positive thing. I think it's a positive thing because the balance is more toward the back than the front. And small frame people like my wife's got little SBR. My wife's got SBRs, like legit SBRs. When she picked this up, she went, "Oh, that's easy to hold." So that's what I think the biggest factor for a bullpup. I'm holding the muzzle down. There's somebody walking over there. This Meprolite sight, this thing is kind of like off a video game. It really is. It's got a compass in it which shows the 360 degrees, which I think is a neat benefit, especially if a team of guys have something like this. Somebody could say at 147 degrees, everybody, there's a thing. And so I think that's a pretty neat deal. It also has a tiltometer in it, and you can program it with via your phone for different apertures or different sights inside. Aiming reticles, different reticles, and then also it has a function that you can have it count the rounds. And I don't think I want that, but you could have it where it would tell you how many rounds were left in your magazine and stuff like that. But it's made by Meprolite, and it's USB rechargeable, and it stays charged for months and months and months and months. And it's very easy to zero. You just go through the programming button, and then when it's time to zero, you just shoot the round, and then you just like touch these knobs until it goes over to where it needs to be. And that's it. And you go back out of that very simple menu, and it's zero. We fired 6 shots and zeroed it yesterday, and people were banging steel with it 40 something, maybe we'll call it 50 yards today, no problem at all. But it's a pretty neat combination. I thought this sight might be too tall, but it seemed like everybody that shot it, it was a good height. So that's pretty much it. That's my initial review of these products. We're off to a good start, but I haven't put enough rounds through either one of them to go, these are the things you could depend your life on, but we're off to a really strong start.
I enjoyed taking fighting rifle from Tactical Response. I enjoyed this class, and I also enjoyed the opportunity to shoot the Tavor X95. I'm a small-statured, compact little guy, and that means that I'm not even 5.5 feet tall, and I was sure that the ergonomics on the Tavor would mean that I would find the rifle very difficult to shoot. And I was really pleasantly surprised to find that although this gun, in a traditional sense, has a very long length of pull, that I could shoot, operate, reload, and manipulate this gun very, very easily. I like the fact that this rifle is manufactured in Israel, and that a very similar rifle to the one that's available on the U.S. market is used by the Israeli Defense Force, the IDF, to defend the nation of Israel. I think that that's really cool. I also really enjoyed the opportunity to try out the Meprolite Foresight optic. This is a really unique optic that you're able to adjust and change the reticle. I always appreciate the opportunity to try out new gear and new equipment. If you like this video, if you found it useful, helpful, or interesting, I would encourage you to buy products from our sponsors, affiliates, and friends. Companies like Occam Defense Solutions, Tops Knives, Valley Food Storage, and Excess Sights. Thank you very much for your views and your subscriptions. My goal here at the Gear Tester YouTube channel is to produce quality video reviews on the topics of shooting, camping, and survival gear.